consulting groups and industry experts around physician compensation models. And I put this quote up on there. This is from a white paper that's on their website right now, and the URL is there if you want to go take a look at it. But one of the things that they're saying is, hey, look, everybody's diving in for fee for value. We know that there's a lot of good to be done there. We know that that's going to be the future of it. But don't walk away from your fee for service or your productivity developed compensation models right away. That fee for value, that fee for service is, again, that's your value stream. That's where your dollars are coming in. You need to keep that productivity up in order to be able to have the foot in both worlds. So it's interesting that even now, as we're going into value base and everybody is moving towards value basis, that we have such a focus on, hey, don't give up your fee for service too quickly, because that's how you're really going to get straddled. So the physician compensation models are driving revenue today. They're doing it in fee-for-service, and they're doing it in fee-for-value. The challenge that we're going to face is, as we as a system have used our system performance to attract more risk, as we get more risk, we don't need to put quite as much incentives around production. If you were fully at risk, having a physician see somebody for 8 minutes for a cold probably isn't the best cost basis. Now, there's all kinds of reasons that you would want to continue to do that, but when you start to look at this, we need to figure out what the balance is going to be and make sure that our compensation models are continuing to foster that. If you look at compensation models, and I'll tell you this graphic on the right-hand side it's a product of mine, but it's basically call it a wild, non-scientific average of data from Merritt and Hawkins and Sullivan and Cotter and AMGA and MGMA. There's lots of resources out there and available where you can get really good assessments of what compensation models exist, what they look like for your practices or the physician types that you have or the